Hello, John here. Today I'd like to show you a 2012 Dodge Ram 5500. It has a 6.7 liter Cummins turbo diesel. This is a Texas truck, virtually rust-free. Strobe lights there on top of the grille. Has an automatic transmission, air conditioning, dual batteries, freshly serviced. We go through all of them, make sure that any issues that we find, we correct. Again, this is a Texas truck, and it is extremely clean, almost no rust whatsoever on it. I'll have Clint include some pictures of the bottom of it. But you look at these doors, they look as beautiful today as they did years ago. Mileage, 108, 151. We have cruise, tilt, telescoping, AM, FM, air conditioning. These are all the controls for turning on our 110 volt inverter, our PTO. We have compartment lights and so forth. Windshield is nice and free and clear of any kind of marks. We do have a nice backup camera right there. I believe that one is color too. Seat has a couple little wear marks in it. Here, it's like the vinyl is split on it a little bit, but there's that. Other than that, pretty much covers it for the interior. We do have some stiff legs, which these are a nice version. They go straight down. They don't go out into harm's way if you're in a parking lot or anything. All stainless steel hardware. This is a Redding body. These are top of the line. They use them on ambulance quite frequently. There's our inverter. You turn it on from that center console, but it provides 110 volt power. It's pure sine, which means you can plug a computer in there and not have to worry about burning it up. We have more storage here. All of these compartments are adjustable. You can raise and lower those shelves as you would like. We have a drop down here. Takes two hands to drop it down. I'm holding the phone. I won't drop it down, but it's a nice same quality hinges and so forth. You won't find that on a lot of the other bodies. Again, tons of storage. Wheel chock holders. We have pull-out cabinets here. You can put anything you want in those. We have a backup camera. We have trailering package, LED lights, dock bumpers. We have, that's our control for the left stiff leg. That's our control for the right stiff leg, and to control the up and down movement of our hydraulic fluid, either to the stiff legs or to the truck. We have a ladder rack up here, storage tubes for digging bars, tree trimming equipment, whatever's long and thin that you'd like to put in there. This little board here goes from this bracket to that one over there. It keeps stuff in the back of your bed, keeps it from bouncing out down the road. That is an Altec AT37G. I'll show you the operation of that when we get done with the chassis here. Nice storage compartment, goes pretty far in there. Again, all these shelves are adjustable. Here's our lights. They're in every cabinet. You can, sorry, maybe I was up too high. This is our light. They're in every cabinet. We can turn them on and off. We also have central locking right here. We can push that in, and now that cabinet will not open up. Pull that out. Make sure the door is closed. I'll have Clint include some pictures of all the tires, and you can see what they look like. Another nice drop down door. You have a kit there for cuts and scrapes. Again, more lights, all nice hardware, fire extinguisher, more strobe lights up there. We have a set of controls for our AT37G there, and obviously they're in the bucket too. Open the door here, show you the passenger side. Again, these doors, all this metal looks so beautiful. Doesn't look like too many people sat on this side. There's not hardly any wear on that seat. I think I'll stop there and we'll continue with the upper. You know what, let me show you this real quick. There is a hydraulic tank back there, hydraulic filter, and our right stiff leg. So there you have it. Okay, what I'd like to do is show you how to turn the boom on. So what we're going to do is start the engine up. We'll set the park brake. And we're going to come over here to the controls, and I'm going to see if I can show you what they all say on them. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn them all on, and you can see how everything works. You hear the pump turn on. Now what we have to do is lower our stiff legs. I have this lever down, which means down are the stiff legs. This control here is for the right stiff leg. That's all that takes there is contact with the ground. We'll do the same thing for the right side. And we're golden there. Now, if we come back over here to this control, this is stiff legs when it's down, and it is down right now. We'll flip that up, and now our stiff legs don't work anymore, but the rest of the truck up here is all operational. We can also adjust the throttle right here if we want to raise the RPM. There are a couple of lights underneath here. When you put it in reverse, those will light up, so your backup camera is got a lot of light for backing up. So now that we're turned on, we can go up here. First thing I'll do is come to the lower controls, and I have this one in upper controls at the moment, so I'm going to lower that one. And the next thing we want to do is just raise the arm right here, get the bucket out of the way. I can't go through the full motion inside the shop here. I have the engine idling right now. What I've done was I've raised this arm right here, but that got everything out of harm's way. We can start and stop right here. There's a toggle. We're starting and stopping the engine. And here's our throttle control if we want to raise the RPM. You know what, I'll raise it a little bit. Just press that down, release it. Our RPM goes up a little bit. We can feather all these controls to make the functions go as fast or as slow as we'd like. I'm going to do extend right here. And again, this is a 42 footer. I'm going to do rotate. I'm pushing up on it to rotate it back the other way. And you can go around 360 degrees. We have the lower, that's our other arm. Let's see if I can get a picture of it. That would be our second stage right there. I know it's inside here, it's a little bit harder to see. And Another thing we have is platform stow. This feature is available right here at this control, which would be this one right here. And it is available inside the bucket too. And we can put this bucket in any position we want, and it will hold that position as it's going up and down and all around. You know what, I'll go all the way for you. So if you're a roofer and you want to put that at a 30-degree angle, and as you're moving around the roof you want it to maintain that 30-degree angle, it will as the bucket is going up and down. Most of the time we'll have it right there, and it's just convenient that it holds that particular angle for you no matter where you put the bucket. Another nice feature that's available only in the bucket is bucket rotation, and I'll show you how that works when I get up there. But what we'll do is we can rotate that bucket all the way over to the left side of the boom and all the way over to the right side of the boom. If you're on the wrong side of a pole or the job, rather than have to, you know, unset everything and reset the truck up on the other side, you can rotate the boom, and it's a real time saver, real money saver under certain situations. All right, here we are inside the bucket. I want to show you how the pistol grip works. This is our bucket stow and unstow. You saw me work that feature from below. We have a throttle control there. We can raise and lower. We have hydraulic tool circuits right there. We have an emergency hydraulic cutoff if we just push that up and down. This one is the feature that I told you about where we can rotate the bucket from left to right. And this one down here just turns these two hydraulic controls on and off, provides hydraulic pressure. So the first thing we're going to do is if we reach under here, if you look at my fingers, there's a trigger. We pull that up, and then I'm going to raise the whole yoke straight up, and here we go, up in the air. If I take the yoke and push it that way, the arm will, we're going to go in and out. I can go left. We can go to the right. And if I take this and just twist it like a throttle, and you watch over there, you'll see the arm go up, and I'm going to actually lower the third stage while the arm is going up. So that will give you those features. I'll show you how this rotation works. Here we are going over to the left side of the boom. And push down. And we're going to rotate over to the right side of the boom. This is a real time saver. There's our lanyard hook right there for your safety harness. And we'll just stop it right there. We'll stop at that red line right there, and I need to go over a little bit to the right before I go down. Obviously I can't go through the whole function of the boom in here, there just isn't the room, but maybe I can get Clint to show it outside. It's just an extremely windy day today, so there you have it.